Hello, this is a single-page application I developed with nodejs, Express, and mongodb in the back end, and Zipto in the front end. Let's start from the beginning. At first, this is a simple animation here. After 3 seconds, it will go to the page that you need. I use a cookie to store users' information because this is the first time you log into this app. So there's no cookie. You will go to this sign in and sign up page. Before I talk about this page, I'll show you some basic setup about a manifest and service worker. Okay, this is a manifest file. So it's just some simple information. I actually generated this file through the online manifest generator. That's all the information. And this is the service worker. So as you can see, it's activated and running. I use the update on reload to anytime if I change this service worker, it will be updated. In this service worker, as you can see, at first I only cache those a few static files because in this app I constantly go to the server to retrieve data. In the later you will see there's a production page. All those products and also coupons will be retrieved information from the database. So at first when I tried to use this service worker, I had a lot of problem because I need to, well, those are the static files. I can cache those at first, but when I have to retrieve those data from the database, I got problems. I just cannot cache the other files. For example, let me show you the files that I cached here. For example, like those image files, those images are for the production page. At first now I'm still a little confused. I guess it's probably the cross-origin problem. So I tried many different codes. Eventually, I found those codes. Here you can say this one probably solved those cross-origin problem. So eventually, when I log into this page, I can cache all those files. Those files are actually from the server. I don't know if I make this clear, but eventually those code works. As you can see, I can cache all these files. Those files are stored in the server, those one. Okay, so now let's go to the sign up page. In both the sign up and the sign in page, I have some basic validation here. Okay. Well, at first maybe I'll try this one. This user has been registered in the database. So yeah, if I try to sign up with the same name, same email address, you can say the username has been registered. So I have to use a brand new one. Let's try. But if I miss some information here, so if I click sign up, you will say it still gives me a wrong message. So I have to enter everything here. Before I sign up, I just want to show you. You can say this is the users I have stored in my database. So now if I click sign up, so all the information will be saved into the database, the MongoDB database. Now if I show you, so you can say the John 2 has been saved. And also I send this the name variable to the main page and also in the navigation page. So let's go back to the sign in page. Same here, like everything will be checked, will be compiled to the data from the database. And if you sign in with the wrong email, you cannot sign in. So now I just quickly sign in. So now I have signed in. As I mentioned earlier, I used a cookie to store users' information. So now if I refresh the page, you can say it will go directly to the main page. In this cookie, well, I actually use some simple I just store the username to the cookie and kind of simply practice this cookie stuff. Yes, of course, it would be much better to use a session and encrypt the username and password and send that to the cookie. That's a better way to store this cookie information. But I didn't have time. I will try that later. And here also I want to talk about the notification. After you log in, the server will send you some notification. Will ask you if you want to subscribe the information from the server. Well, as you can say, I have here I have granted this permission. So anytime when I log in, I will get this notification. Okay, probably my browser stops the pop-up. So let me show you the server-side code. In this notification, I use the web push to create some VPAD code. What's the code? Sorry. This is the code here. So if this is the first time you agree to subscribe notification from this server, the web push will generate those public key and private key and save that into the database, and also send the public key back to the browser. So the service worker will get the notification information and eventually send you the notification. If this is not the first time the service you already got the key stored into the database, so it will go here and check if you have a key. If you have a key already, they just send the public key back to the browser, and then so that the server can send the information, send the notification to you. Okay. So now let's talk about the pages that I developed. This is the navigation part. This one serves like a toggle button, so you click this one. The navigation page will go back and forth. This is a products page, and all those pictures, the product information will be retrieved from the database and listed here. If I click one, now you can add the product to your order. I'll do that later. This is the order information. Because by now I haven't ordered anything, I will receive this simple message. That's the coupon page. Still, all the coupon information has been stored into the database, so I have to retrieve all this information from the database. This is a home page, like a shortcut to go back to the home page. Here it's like a just simple thing. Okay, now let's order something. Here, every time when I click on the product, it will show me this single page, like single product page. This is using a router. Okay, I add one. So now I want to use the coupons. I can add this. I can also use in this page there are two types of the coupons. The first tab is like percentage off, and those coupons are for certain products. So if I don't order the ice latte, even I select this to the add this to the order, I cannot use this coupon. But now, since I have ordered the ice latte, so I can use this coupon here. If I remove that product, the ice latte, so you can say the coupon has been removed too. Okay, that's basically all I did for this app. And by the way, for the manifest for this add to home screen, well, I'm using Chrome, the Windows system, and I have an iPhone. I don't have an Android phone. So, and also all the data has been stored into the local database. I cannot put this page to the what's that? The GitHub page. Well, I'm very familiar with the GitHub page, but I cannot put that to that page. That's why I can't really try this add to home screen. But actually, I'm using something else called Edge. In that way, I can like monitor the app from my iPhone. That's just my way. I just want to mention this to you. That's all.